Alright, so people have asked me recently about this type of line effect I did. I don't really know what to call it. I think I'd call it just like speed lines because that's kind of like the tutorial I learned off of to do this. But it's honestly really simple because people were hitting me up in the DMs and they're like, oh, Jordan, how do you do this line effect? Jordan, can you send me that overlay? And honestly, it's just really, really simple. So I just had to make like a quick tutorial on it. So this is like the final product right here. This is what I usually do just to like, I don't know. It's just a nice effect that I like using. So I'll just go ahead and show you how to do it. So obviously gonna wanna, we'll just delete this to start. But you're gonna make a new composition. I use 1920 by 1080p at like 23.976. This doesn't really matter. The first time I did it was like at 15 FPS. Honestly, you could just do it in whatever comp you're working in for your edit. And so to start, you just want to make a new solid. It doesn't really matter what color you make it because the effect will change it. So you make a new solid, and then you are going to add Turbulent Noise. That's just FX console. It's pretty much just going to your effect tab and searching your effect. It's the exact same thing. So you would just search it up in here. But so you're gonna just make the contrast, I think around 1000. Yeah, that should be good enough. Brightness -100. And then you're gonna go to the transform area and uncheck mark, sorry, uniform scaling, and you're gonna make the scale width to about 3000. Oh. And then the scale height, I just make it to like 105. Doesn't really matter. So like the next step is to go to the offset turbulence area. I have an expression that I got from an Instagram account. I'll credit them in the description or whatever. Maybe I'll put the text on screen, but you're just gonna alt click offset turbulence to enable an expression. Delete this line and paste it. And what this expression is, it's just gonna animate your lines. It's kind of just, it's just transform over time type shit. So like, yeah. So then your lines are gonna be animated now. Now, for me, well, you gotta let it render, but for me, I feel like the lines are a little bit too smooth at times, so I kind of want to like roughen it up. So what I do is I will, see if I can get out of this, I'll pre-comp it, and I'll add an effect called posterize time. And what this is gonna let us do is we're gonna be able to drop the FPS. For the people I taught in like a Discord call, I told them to do it 15 FPS because it's not too rough, not too smooth. But me personally, I like to drop it to around like 12.5 because here, I'll show you again, because like this is like kind of smooth, but it's still too smooth for me, so I just make it like 12.5. It makes it a little bit more awkward. I don't know if that's a good word, but yeah. So this is what the lines look like. And lastly, my favorite effect, you're just gonna add deep glow or any glow that you like. You can turn down the settings, but it's a tutorial, so it's not a deep glow tutorial, so it's just a line tutorial. But yeah, pretty much you're just gonna do this right here, and now you have your lines animated, and that's everything.